Good evening, everybody. I'm Mr. First Down, aka Sam Dean, your favorite Titans fan, and we are here for False Start Thursday. Everybody else is running a little late, so I am just covering ground, wasting time, giving y'all a clown show before we actually get busy. So here we are, NFL, 2 championship games left. We have the Los Angeles Rams versus the Seahawks, and we have the New England Patriots versus the Broncos. And those are the games we're going to be talking about this evening. We'll also be catching up everything that happened last week for the divisional round and just crazy stuff. Goose already in the chat. Seahawks and Patriots Super Bowl. It seems inevitable. Kind of feels that way, but I'm not going to sleep on Sean Payton. I'm just not. I think Stidham's going to go in there and hold his own. I don't know if they win it or not, but I think people that are calling for a landslide and just a crazy victory are, I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a very tight game. That's what I think. I say that and it'll just go crazy. But, excuse me. Voice is a little raspy this evening. I'm sorry. We are preparing here in Tennessee for the ice storm, snowstorm, whatever is coming our way Saturday. We are not excited. The grocery stores are pretty much empty. No bread, no milk, nothing. We Southerners are not ready for this kind of weather. And yet here it comes. The Patriots D-line is insane. It is. It is very potent. It is very strong. But I also know that Broncos defense is very potent and very strong. And it's going to be up to Jared Stidham to kind of keep them afloat. And the question is, can he do it? Sean Payton is not going to go down without a fight. I guarantee you he is a brilliant strategist when it comes to offense. I think they will have something in the clip for that. Who's your Titans pick for OC? I mean, I guess Brian Daboll would be the choice. I'm a little nervous about it, honestly. But we shall see. Brian Daboll appears to be the choice. If he doesn't get the Bills job, it looks like, according to Diana Rossini, will be landing with the Titans, which is rather nice because the Eagles were knocking at his door, and it looks like he said, no thanks, I'll go to Tennessee. So guess he really likes Cam Ward. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. I'll take it. At least we beat somebody at something. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Anyway. So coming up, we're going to talk about these two teams, everything that they took to get there, the victories they've won, possible MVP in Matthew Stafford. In fact, he is my MVP. People can argue Drake May with me, but I'm sorry. I've just seen Stafford do too many amazing things this year to be thrown aside so easy. Would you like Cliff? Not particularly. I don't think his offense is really Cam Ward's cup of tea. I think Cam is more of a vertical passer downfield. Now, I also think Kingsbury is very adaptable. So maybe he would come up with something for him, but I don't know about that. I would like Daboll more than Cliff, if that makes any sense. Daboll did a good job with Dart. I think he can be good for Cam. Yeah, I hope so. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to join us here is one of the greats. He is a Hall of Famer in his own right at his own high school. He is also joining Fanboys Unleashed this Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time to talk about his New England Patriots. He is indeed the great one himself, Paul Heyman, the wise man, Scott Cobe. There he is. Hey, Scotty.
Check your phone, Sam. There might be a phone call coming. Check your phone.
Still don't hear anything. Hold on.
I hear you.
Do I hear anything?
I hear you.
My sound is not on. Now say something.
I hear you.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. Bingo. I don't know what happened.
Check your phone.
You
might have a phone call. Check your phone.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, but man. Scott, how we doing here tonight? You excited? You nervous? How you feeling?
I'm more nervous about this game than I was about last week's, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. No, it makes total sense or whatever. I mean, last week, I'm sure you guys were like, whoo, as, CJ Stroud decided to have possibly one of the worst games I've ever seen in the playoffs. And that's
Yeah.
not me, the Titans fan, being petty. I think we can all see that was just absolutely ridiculous because you guys gave him opportunities. You gave him opportunities to win the game, and he couldn't punch it. He couldn't punch his ticket.
Yeah, everybody says, "Oh, it was the weather." It was bad for both teams. Drake May didn't have a great game either,
Mm-mm.
which I don't know whether to take it is I'm confident he's going to have a good game against Denver, or are his struggles going to continue because first time playoff run. Um, he's gone through the Chargers, Texans, and now Denver. Those are three really good defenses.
Yeah,
So it all depends on the perspective that you take from it. But
sure.
again, I'm happy getting here. I didn't expect it. Nobody expected the Patriots to get here. Knew the schedule was easy, but still, you don't expect them to get here because once you get to the playoffs, you're seeing the best of the best. So,
Right.
uh,
Right. It's shocking to me. I'm not terribly shocked. I was shocked by Houston's offensive performance because all he had
yeah,
to do
yeah,
was not screw up, and it was just one thing after the other. 8 total turnovers that game, 4 by each quarterback. That's
yeah.
a crazy thing. But here you are. You're going into Denver, and you're going against Jarrett Stidham. Are you kind of in the same boat as me that I'm not overlooking Sean Payton? He's not going to go down without a fight and play a conservative game. He's just not. I just don't see it in him.
I don't either. Denver's home. Patriots 0-4 in the playoffs in Denver. It's a house of horrors for
Really?
them.
Ooh.
Yes. Remember 2015, Peyton Manning had the noodle arm, and the
Mm-hmm.
Patriots went up to Denver and lost. And because the Denver defense just harassed Brady over and over again. So again, you're going to see that, except it's Jared Stidham.
Right.
And I don't know what to think of him. Denver paid him an insane amount of money to be the backup for them, but was Russell Wilson then. It's Bo Nix now. Never been in this position before. Hasn't thrown a pass in 3 years in the NFL. 3 years. That's unfathomable. And you putting them in this spot. Patriots defense is good.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're going to get a low scoring game. I can't see either team putting up 24 in this game.
Yeah, that's
So
ugly. That
yeah,
is an ugly. I expect it to be rather ugly or whatnot, but it wouldn't surprise me if you saw Stidham start throwing some 13-yard, 20 yards, or something like that, scheme somebody to get open. Just because Sean Payton, we've seen this guy go in with backups, have success with backups, not over and over, like game after game, but he might be looking at, look, okay, I got 2 games to win here. Can I
yep,
do it? Like,
yep.
and they're going to be ready for it. And both of these teams' offenses are going to be staring right into the eyes of some very, very skilled defenses. So this is going to be an interesting one, to be sure.
No question. And I think what is going to win the game is the ancillary pieces, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
If Troy Franklin plays, the Kyler Williams, the Hunter Henrys, Austin Hoopers, Evan Ingrams. One of those guys is going to step up in this game
Mm-hmm.
to enable their team to win. And who it's going to be, it's anybody's guess.
Yeah,
That's what I see in this game is that one of those, not a Cortland Sutton, not a Stephon Diggs, one of them's gonna have to step up. So I'd be interested to see who it's going to be.
yeah, it's going to be super exciting. It's going to be super exciting.
Yeah,
We're excited down here. We have a new head coach, Robert Saleh, who I think deserves another shot at it. I'm a
yeah,
little nervous. I'm no longer the joyful fan I usually was. Callahan pretty much killed that out of me pretty quickly. But your thoughts on Bob Saleh getting the Titans job? Good hire, bad hire? What do you
it's
think?
a good hire. It's a good hire. I don't go anything happened on the Jets because he was strong on into having Nathaniel Hackett as an offensive coordinator for them because it was Aaron Rodgers' guy. So what Aaron Rodgers wanted, Aaron Rodgers got. So to me, it all comes down to what did he learn being with the Jets? Did he learn anything? And if he learned he has to be a different coach. He has to be he's got, as you said in the Let's Talk Sports chat, he has a plan for Cam Ward in the offense. Well, let's see what happens because they don't have an offensive coordinator yet.
Nope. They're
Brian
waiting on
Daboll
Dayball.
would be a home run hire in my mind. To work with a young quarterback. He worked with the young Josh Allen, if we remember, and look what he did with him. Not saying this Cam Ward's going to be Josh Allen because he's not.
No.
But if Cam Ward can improve on what he did last year toward the end of the year, not so much the beginning of the year, then I think Daboll and Saleh are a great combination. So
Yep.
that's what I think.
I think the tide is starting to turn here a little bit, not from like wins or anything like that, but like when's the last time we beat the Eagles at anything in trades or anything? And all of a sudden Dayball says, hey, if I don't get the job, I'm not going to Philadelphia. I'm going to Tennessee. Like that kind of shocked me. I was like, are you sure? You've worked with Jalen Hurts before. Are you positive? Tennessee, the state that has the team. You want to come here. So I found that interesting. Do you think the Bills are going to hire Brian Daboll? I think they might.
They might because I listened to NFL radio today, and I think we can rule Davis Webb out based on the simple fact that he's 30 years old. Do you really want a 30-year-old leading your team? If he's qualified enough, great. But Davis Webb is not called to play in the NFL. He has not done any of that. He's just been a quarterback's coach. Josh Allen's best friend, one of his best friends, was in his wedding. That's why Davis Webb is getting some traction because of the Josh Allen friendship. But Josh Allen had his two best years with Brian Daboll as the offensive coordinator. So if I'm Buffalo, I'm going back to that well again and seeing what happens. Yeah. The window's closing in Buffalo. It's closing.
It's so crazy to me. If you look at those offensive numbers this year, it's just mind-numbingly crazy to me.
Right.
That this is happening. Let me ask you this, because you are a whole wealth of experience and whatnot. Have you ever seen a press conference of that magnitude? Just like I've never seen that before. I was stunned. Absolutely stunned.
Let me tell you who drafted Keon Coleman and why.
And why it was a bad idea.
So there is video out there of Brandon Beane being excited about them drafting Keon Coleman. Did he forget this? And Sean McDermott sat there quiet as a mouse, did not say a word. So are we sure it was Sean McDermott and the coaching staff that wanted Keon Coleman? Because he said he went to bed the previous night and was hoping Keon Coleman would be there for them. So are we really sure that Brandon Beane was not the guy that really wanted Keon Coleman? I think Terry Pegula better check the video. I think it was Brandon Beane that wanted to draft him. I think Sean McDermott gets thrown under the bus because Pegula is an old senile owner who went into the locker room. He's making an emotional
decision.
And went into the locker room and said, well, I tried to go up to Josh Allen and he wouldn't recognize me. Well, did we see Josh Allen in the postgame? He was in tears.
You're devastated.
He's inconsolable. Yeah.
Right. So it felt like coddling to me, which is worse. That's even worse.
Yep.
Like you can't. This is not a league for coddling. Okay.
No, it's not.
Like it's not. It. He made mistakes that game. Interceptions, turnovers, overthrows of guys wide open in the end zone. Right. And you're just trying to wash that away and say it's McDermott's fault, and then you throw your coaching staff under the bus, and then you interview one of them for the head coaching job. So I don't really exactly get it. But you know who I do get? The great one himself, the super producer that has the best YouTube thumbnails in the business. Hold nobody back. I don't hold him back. He is Tanner Dawson.
What's up?
Howdy, Tanner.
Did you guys see? You guys talking about C.J. Stroud bet against the Broncos?
No, but go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Josh Allen. Ah, God. Oh, my bad. Wrong guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Colossus of Cloud is here, everybody. He's wide awake. He's so happy. Look how excited he is. Can't chase that smile off his face. He is Nicholas Bodkins the third, Esquire.
Before Nick goes, hey Tanner, I didn't really want to draft Keon Coleman. That was Sean McDermott.
Yeah,
that was all coaching.
Come on,
Hold on,
really?
hold on. It was the coaching staff, but let me interview the offensive coordinator of the coaching staff.
By the way, Scott, these two buffoons talk shit on us on the Bills Broncos picks.
Oh, did they really?
First pick overall, first pick of the freaking day, and then they just talk shit on us.
Hey,
look who didn't win.
Hold on. He was a regular season champ, right? That was the preseason, right? We're into the real season now, right?
I don't remember talking any sort of shit, to be honest. So
I just watched it for you for recap, dude. What are you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never talked shit on anything.
Never.
AI is really sophisticated now.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a quick edit on YouTube.
deep fakes, they just just hit the little button. And
that's
boom.
AI, baby. That's AI.
Yeah, that's AI. I saw Nick Bodkins stealing chicken from a supermarket.
Speaking of the Bills, you guys mentioned, Scott mentioned the Keon Coleman. First of all, it almost makes me feel bad for Josh Allen because of the people that he's had. It does me a little. Like, I feel a little bit bad. Like, those are
you feel bad for Joe Burrow too?
I do feel bad for Joe Burrow.
Why?
Bodkins, Burrow, Bengals, baby. That's
because they're good football.
You're telling
players.
me two quarterbacks that signed extensions and decided to stay there and haven't said a word and get all this? Yeah, no, they're no.
Even more.
It's just like the whole Myles Garrett thing, dude.
It's more kudos to them because
we're home, Scott. We're home.
They're staying. They're staying home, and they're not being the problem, even though they're the grown up in the fucking room. How do you have your owner just absolutely shitting on your wide receiver for drafting him, and then you got the GM, and then the owner saying, Brandon Beane didn't want to draft him. Oh, the internet's gonna do what the internet does, folks. And there's about 50 fucking videos of Brandon Beane saying we needed Keon Coleman. Yeah, I was okay trading back in the draft. It was Keon Coleman or bust. We loved Keon Coleman. Oh, he ran a 4.5. That's what Gabe Davis did. That's perfect. That's exactly where we want him. But I thought the owner said that the GM didn't want him. But there's video evidence, not AI.
Didn't he say
he was the guy that wanted him? Make sense.
I said the same.
They should have. McDermott should have been fired because he couldn't get him over the hump. It reminds me of Tony Dungy in Tampa Bay. Just couldn't do it.
What do you want McDermott to do? Tell Josh not to go backwards?
Well, yeah, here's the thing, though. The general manager should have been gone, too, because he's buying the groceries, and he's got the four of us running routes for poor Josh Allen.
They should have Atlanta.
He traded for everybody. He brought in Brandon Cooks. He brought in BFE. And they all tore their ACLs, and they stink. And
Brandon Cooks
drafted a receiver. Like, what do you want the guy to do?
Listen, if the Bills had a quarterback like Caleb Williams, they'd have won that game for sure. So
Caleb Williams, they don't even need that. They need somebody just a little better than CJ Stroud. That's it.
And Sam, before you two guys hopped on, I remember him saying on draft night, Brandon Beane, I went to bed hoping Keon Coleman would be there when we drafted. And sure enough, he was there. So I drafted.
I'm just video evidence of it. The Bills are they deserve to suck now. They deserve it. I don't feel bad. Do
you remember the movie Ted where they're like he keeps doing horrible things in the supermarket and the guy's like, you're getting promoted. Like that's what this feels like with Brandon Beane. He's like just making horrible choces.
And
he's like,
not only did Pagula fire McDermott, not only do they fire McDermott, they say to Brandon Beane, you're the best. We're going to give you a promotion to president of football operations because you have done our team proud.
Yeah, he's drafted zero like all pros or Pro Bowl since like 2018. Like the only thing he hangs his hat on is he drafted Josh Allen, right? Like that's the only.
The only thing difference between Brandon Beane and Brett Veach is Brett Veach has Super Bowl trophies. Outside of that, they draft pretty much the same.
2 Pro Bowlers in 58 picks since Josh Allen, Dawson Knox and James Cook. That's it.
But how? Like what I don't understand is what is the defense of this and to promote him? It makes zero sense to me. Like you
They
can't
both should have been fired.
Yeah, they should have Atlanted them. They should have just like said, "Hey, thanks for coming over. Here's some food. Get out."
Thanks for riding out the ship. We were trash before you got here, but we need somebody. We need people that can put us over.
Still,
Man.
These flowers have wilted. Go to the florist.
Baltimore was so happy to see that press conference because man, that took over the medias for the owners to right away.
Somebody said that Brandon Beane was sitting in the box with Pagula during the game.
Come in here.
Yeah, in his ear, saying, and they were criticizing McDermott the whole entire game. And that's when Pagula said, "You know what, Brandon? Yeah, I'm going to promote you, and I'm going to fire Sean McDermott."
Well, there was a rift. There's reports there's a rift early on in the year where McDermott was like, "Hey, our wide receiver room's trash. Like, we're not fucking good." Like, he challenged Brandon Beane, was like, "You get like, you know what I mean?" Bill Parcells said they want you to make, they buy the, they want you to make all this stew, but they don't, they don't let you buy the groceries, and that's kind of what he was saying. Like, these groceries, I can't fucking cook with these groceries.
He went out and got Brandon Cooks. That was his trade. That was the trade, and got Gabe Davis back, and got Brandon Cooks, who hadn't played all freaking season pretty much.
Yeah,
so
those did wonders.
I did appreciate the Buffalo press though. They didn't let up at all. They were just like,
no.
Yeah, they're like, okay. And they tried to do the whole thing like as guilty as this makes him look when they're like, "Brandon, was there a power play there? How dare you, sir? How dare you say something like that or whatever?" Which is like instantly defensive. And I'm like, yeah, you did.
I don't know who they're going to get that's better than McDermott. I really don't. There's not, Anthony Bagulio says that he said Dayball. I don't really know if Dayball's better than McDermott at this point in time.
No, he's not.
No, I don't think he is, but that's the guy. I mean,
he might as well just be an offensive coordinator in Tennessee or something, I guess. Something along those lines.
Yeah, Sam. And I don't know if you guys talked about Sam's tire, which I like it. I like Big Bob Saleh as the hire, but the fact that they're like, "Oh, we wanted a Vrabel," there's leaks. We wanted a Vrabel type hire. Hello, Mike Vrabel was in the room 2 years ago. You had Mike Vrabel, and you let him go out the door because you got butthurt because he was like, "Hey, things are great here in New England." When he went there for his retirement ceremony and everything else, and they got all butthurt. You guys had Mike Vrabel in the room, so don't say you wanted a Mike Vrabel type. You already had Mike Vrabel, and you kicked him out. You kicked him down the door.
I haven't heard the Mike Vrabel thing, and I guarantee
I haven't either.
You guys didn't hear that? Oh,
no.
That's what yeah.
That's awesome.
And he was not. He was not.
I heard a little bit of it, but I didn't hear the whole thing. So,
he was fired for a lot more than some errant words at a Ring of Honor ceremony. So it's a whole mess situation. I don't want to get into it.
I know that was that was 3 GMs ago they fired him, but I mean the owner hello.
Just got 2.5.
Yeah. I'm just saying though, like that's they were saying like, "Oh, they wanted a Vrabel type esque hire." Well, you guys had that, and you screwed it up. I do like Bob Saleh as it, and I told you when you yesterday, Sam, like they got to nail the OC though. Like that's
100%. That's where all eyes are on right now. Like that's all we've talked about. That's Nashville sports radio. Is all they've talked about. Possible guys who they could bring in, stuff like that. The only thing that matters to me, I don't care about Vrabel guy. I don't care about anything. I need this team to have a pulse. That man has a pulse. So that's what I need. If we go through 3 years and there's just a strong foundation and we have to let him go, fine. But I hope it's more than 3. I hope it's 5 years, 8 years, a decade. But Bob Saleh to me is the guy that could at least start to get you peel yourself off the pavement like roadkill and start like doing something.
He can build the culture. He can build the culture.
Right, exactly. Just give me something here,
But if he doesn't nail the OC, which they never had in New York, the right one, like,
oh yeah,
is Nathaniel Hackett available for you, Sam?
Listen. I will not put up with that. He is not on the list that they thoroughly went over of everybody. You know how these people are. All of a sudden, there's a list of everybody he's had contact with the last decade.
I thought McDaniel would have been a great choice, but he's teaming up with Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, weird. Like that video I sent you. Are those shorts or kind of both?
I mean, I said it best. The ultimate football guy versus the ultimate nerd football guy have teamed up together here.
What's up, bro? Like, he's vaping. Like, it's really, really bizarre. I'd be curious if Dayball gets the job, if it's like a Cliff Kingsbury or somebody along those lines.
I think Cliff would be a good hire.
Cliff would be great. Cliff would be great.
I don't think he'll stay very long if he does, but yeah, I'm not dissuaded to it. Right now, you just got to nail this hire, and I don't care who it is. So bring it on.
Yeah, the Bucks got their OC. They hired he was in Atlanta the last few years.
Right. Oh, they passed on Brian Callahan.
Zach
my
Robinson,
gosh, I can't believe it.
Yeah, Zach Robinson. Yeah, and he was with Baker in LA, and they really liked each other there, and now they brought Baker. So how about that? How about, did you guys see the
tweet from Baker? Yeah, baby. I'm in.
I'm waiting for my talk from Stefanski. That's it.
Yeah,
pretty much. Just let it go.
NFL, read my lips. Prime time. I don't care what day. I don't care what time. I need this game in front of as many eyes as I can. Yeah, listen.
I said Bucks by 50. Bet over on Baker that both times they play Atlanta next year.
He just walks up to his offensive coordinator. He's like, "I'm taking over." Just like he's like, "Evans, just get out there. I don't care what you do."
For the viewers, if you missed it, somebody tweeted out Stefanski didn't have great quarterback play and blah blah blah. Was just a shithole in Cleveland, but was a good coach. And Baker retweeted that and said, "Excuse me, I'm still waiting on." I want a playoff game. I'm still waiting on before they ship me out of town before Deshaun Watson. I'm still waiting on a text from coach. See you twice. See you next year, coach. And I mean,
this is so juicy. I'm dizzy.
Is Kirk Cousins the week 1 starter in Atlanta next year?
Yes,
I think so.
Has to be. Yeah. No, come
on. Him and Stefanski were in Minnesota together.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
He's owed too much money.
They can make the playoffs with Kirk Cousins as the quarterback.
I mean, you do have Arthur Blank coming out and say, "I do believe Michael Penix is the future." Speaking of stupid things the owner says, Michael Penix is the future. I still think it's Cousins by a freaking mile. I think he's going out there.
They make really the playoffs with Kirk Cousins is quarterback.
Yeah, I believe that. Unless they're going to try to do something. If somebody's going to come down and trade for my fourth pick in the draft to go get Ty Simpson or something like that. I don't freaking know. I mean, this draft coming up. It's going to be really interesting because you got teams that need quarterbacks, and some of them are a little further down than they would like to be. So
Malik Willis is about to get the bag from somebody.
Oh yeah, yeah. Stidham's been getting the bag for 3 years in Denver. So like, it's great to be a backup QB in the NFL right now. The guys like Jacoby Brissett and all that. They are printing money right now. Why?
Well, I mean, Malik's going to be a starter, and he could be starting in front of Tua next year.
He could be. Miami. Emi, owie, owie.
Love it. Is he going to start for the Jets? You think he's going to the Jets?
Oh, God, please no.
If I'm him,
I'm trying to ruin his career.
No.
Don't do that. He's a good kid. Don't do that to him.
Nobody, speaking of shitty franchises, when we mentioned the Browns and Stefanski, nobody wants to be their head coach, huh? More people are withdrawing from their search than raising their hand saying, "Hey, I'll take that job."
It's going to be Jim Schwartz, I think.
That's what I think.
It's going to be Jim Schwartz.
That's what I think.
Yeah, he's been a DC there long.
I want Jim to be the DC for my team.
Too bad. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, he's been there for he was one of their first two interviewed people. So it wouldn't surprise me, but who knows with Cleveland, man? What a crazy place. What an absolute crazy place.
McDaniel heard it got real cold in there. He said, I think I'll just go to LA and hang out with Jim and
vibes off. I gotta get out of here.
He got off the plane and turned around and went back and said,
the hell is this?
I mean, here's what it comes down to. They
don't got that dome built yet. They don't have the dome built yet.
Yeah, freezing
Any
out
candidate goes into that interview and they know they either got to start Shedeur Sanders or Deshaun Watson, and then they're like, sorry, I gotta go. I can't interview today. It's so bad in Cleveland right now. The personnel is so bad right now. There's no receivers there. The quarterback position's terrible. The defense is the only thing you got in Cleveland, basically. And
they got a good defense.
Yeah, but
two good tight ends.
It's career suicide. It's career suicide right now.
Had Judkins not got hurt, you could say they had a running back, but he got hurt bad. So.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he got messed up.
Yeah.
I'd be very curious. I think I'm really excited about the Chargers now, though, because if McDaniel goes there, I feel good about Herbert there.
Yep, preseason favorites once again. 6th, 7th, 8th year in a row. Yeah, 8th year in a row.
All right,
Tanner, what do you think? Eric Bieniemy coming back.
Yeah.
I
another
can't
Andy Reid
imagine.
guy.
Get the band back together.
He didn't call the plays, man. You know he didn't do. He was the guy yelling at Mahomes. I love the accountability piece, or from an OC standpoint, man.
Yeah, and that's not.
I'm not walking in thinking we got the best guy ever. I wanted somebody a little different.
You wanted somebody outside of the tree? You wanted somebody outside the tree?
Yeah, like just get a different point of view. Like we're all talking about change here in KC a little bit, all right? Get that different kind of point of view, and not a hey man, things aren't working for you. How about you? I know you just had 2 great running backs at Chicago, but you come back and be an OC for us because Nagy, it wasn't it. And I'll still call plays.
He was sitting in our cafeteria, and he's like, "I got this job. Man. I helped Borgo. This is my job, or whatever." And it's like, "Hey, we're hiring Salah. See you, bud." I was
maybe he'll be the OC.
I don't know how it's gonna look or anything like that. I just know that plenty of people drew the
Matt Nagy's not a good offensive coordinator. He's not a good coach at all.
It's going to be Kafka should be the guy somewhere else. I would have been okay with Kafka because it would have been a little different. So
he comes to Nashville and everybody's like, oh, God help us. Here he comes. And like, let me tell you, the volume down here in the fan base was at a fever pitch of you cannot hire Matt Nagy. You can't do it.
Oh, we were pumped for you guys.
Oh, I know. I bet you were. I bet you were. We were like, there's not a chance in hell. But I started feeling good about Salah when you guys were texting about it. And I kept looking and I was like, this is kind of D-Day here. All the beat reporters say word will be coming down Monday at some time. And as the day kind of started dragging on and on and on, I'm eating Mexican food with my fam and I've got my phone open and I'm like, nothing yet. And then they sent out a little social media piece. We have interviewed Matt Nagy and Bob Saleh, and nothing else was said. I was like, they're having a conversation. And then at 11 p.m., Bob Saleh is hired. So I was like, man, wow, Matt Nagy, Billy.
They sat in the Titans offices and they said, all right, let's put him in a hat. Bob Saleh, Matt Nagy. We're going to draw him out. Whoever gets drawn out is the coach.
I mean, you're looking at different too, right? Like you're looking at a defensive coach versus an offensive coach. And not that saying Nagy was probably the guy I would have chose for you guys, but I would have gone me an offensive route because you're playing against defensive coaches already. The Colts have the offensive route. You guys should have an offensive route. Sure. Texans have the defensive route.
Sure.
The Jags have offensive route.
Oh, Jags offense. Like, you can dominate the league, but instead you got Salah, who we don't know what he really is because New York doesn't count.
We just gotta look.
You don't know.
I said, right now, I gotta get off the mat. That's all I need. I gotta get off the mat. And I don't
know if you didn't off the mat.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, cautiously. I'm not getting excited. I'm happy it wasn't Nagy, but ever since, like, I'm so bitter and dead inside now that I'm like, oh, cool, you know.
Ravens found their coach
Minter.
too. Minter, yeah. The name to watch out now is Shula. He's the Seahawks.
It's gotta be. No. He's the Rams. He's the Rams DC.
Kubiak's the Seahawks guy. I think.
Yeah. Shula is the Rams, right?
The Cardinals
Yeah,
didn't hire
Rams.
anybody yet, right?
No,
Cardinals
not.
haven't hired anybody. Brown.
Shula feels like a Pittsburgh guy to me.
Yeah,
He really
they've
does.
talked to him, the Steelers, about him. So it'll be interesting. There's still the Bills to me, like that's the number one destination. I feel like, right? Like even though
It is, but I would almost bet that Dayball's going to get that. Would almost bet that Dayball's the guy.
I don't know if that's the answer though.
They didn't hire him today. It was like, yeah, we interviewed him, and then they interviewed somebody else. I was
Well,
like,
when you have a 74-year-old senile owner, it could be months before you get a hire in Buffalo. You might be like, we can put it off another day.
Speaking
don't
of
Raiders,
crazy,
He might be coaching, dude.
I'll do this myself with the players.
the Raiders are still open. Like the Raiders are still like.
I feel like it's McDaniel there. I can't shake this feeling that it's McDaniel there.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he just went
Again?
to the Chargers.
No. He's still got a head coaching interview with the Raiders.
He's going to the
Oh,
Chargers.
no.
He signed a deal.
He's
Yeah,
Chargers. Yeah.
Last time I checked, it was he's going to the Chargers if his head coaching interview doesn't.
No, they signed a deal for him to be the Chargers.
Oh,
OC.
okay. So it's done now. Okay. All right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And Flores
Withdraw, Your Honor.
signed an extension with Minnesota, but I don't know if that means he's out for sure or he's just.
He's also kind of a Pittsburgh guy to me. Like,
Yeah.
I can't shake that one either. But him or Shula make perfect sense there. So.
Before we look into this weekend's game, I want to kind of just get everybody's thoughts on the games that were last weekend. We're all in agreement that was an interception.
Yes.
The Denver Bills.
The
game.
Broncos Bills? Yeah.
Yeah. It was an interception, right? Like
I'm proud of you, Tanner. You wanted to be contrary. I could see it in your eyes, but you didn't do it.
No, not that one. I was hoping you had to say it was a catch. I would have said I was ready.
No, it was the interception. I thought it was the interception live almost, really.
So what sealed it for me, we had Joe Burrow get on social media and go, it's an interception, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's an interception. Like, it's plain as day, an interception. And it didn't matter to everybody else, apparently. But like as soon as Joe Burrow finally graces us with his presence on Twitter and is like, it's an interception. Everybody's like, you right, Joe.
Won that game.
They should have. They should have. Didn't. That's why McDermott.
The 10 points at the end of the first half is what killed him to me. You can't. That can't happen.
They just can't.
And then the other AFC, CJ Stroud.
They gotta have a conversation.
I mean, that's Nathan. He was Nathan Peterman territory. That's how bad he was.
Look. I was at the shooting range during that game, and with a rifle where I didn't hit any of the target, I shot better than I still was better accurate than CJ Stroud.
I don't understand.
Stevie Wonder at quarterback would have been better than CJ Stroud was. Like that's how bad.
My question is: does nobody talk to him like the offensive coordinator? Hey, stop trying to freaking fling it down the like stop it. Just let your defense win this game. And it was just like one thing after the other, especially the pick six. It's a horrible throw. Just
man, they start Mills, they win that game. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. I thought after halftime, I was like, Danico, do the right thing here. Like,
you can't, though. You just can't. I don't think. I
think his career's over in Houston if you take him or bench him.
Might be over. They're going to bring in competition. I think.
I think they got to.
Yeah, they've got to be like, hey, the starting job is not guaranteed to you anymore.
You know, maybe they just be a long day for Stroud when that first pass he completely threw it into the ground on a wide open guy. That was the day. That was the day for him. You knew it was going to happen.
I mean, he stunk up
It's horrible.
And then we get and I feel bad too for Denver. Like you get the high of high, you win the game, and then you find out your quarterback's got a freaking shattered ankle, and now we're
man, I know.
Now we got to watch Jared fucking Stidham, the Scott's guy, Jared Stidham.
He's going to win it, Bodkins. He's coming in, baby.
I'm more
The
scared this
Stidham
weekend than I was against Stroud in Houston last weekend. I'm just afraid that Stidham's going to have one of those 325-yard,
I'm
4
terrified
touchdown
of
games.
Sean Payton. I'm
Stidham
terrified of
just
Sean
needs
Payton.
to have one of those 150-yard games,
And don't
maybe a
turn the ball
touchdown,
over.
and no
And don't
turnover.
turn the
Yeah,
and
No
don't turn the
turnover,
ball over.
man.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Sean Payton's a strategist. I am not sleeping on him. I think he's going to have something cooked up. I don't think it'll be like a lot of plays or whatnot. I'm not saying he's going to come out in 4 wide and start chucking it down the field, but I do think he'll have some plays that just haven't been seen before that Jarrett can hit. That's what I think.
You go to the NFC, the Seahawks. I mean, they just slapped the
Sure.
49ers right from the first play of the game was over.
Thanks for Salah, guys. Appreciate it.
Yep.
I mean, it was over.
He took the kickoff back to the end zone. That was it.
Yeah.
Game was over.
It's gonna be one
Man.
of those games.
Yeah.
Oh, Shaheed. Yeah. Shaheed just ran it in 95 yards. And I was like, well, okay then.
Yeah. I was like, there it goes. There it is. Like that game, the first quarter could not have went any worse for the 49ers, and it just kept getting worse. Like, I mean, it was just bad.
Horrible.
And then the boys, I had to say I'm a Packers fan through and through, but Caleb Williams for the next fucking 10 years is going to be a fucking problem because
Holy cow! Like,
how
are you? What is that throw at the end towards the end of the
know.
regulation?
throw is amazing.
Did you see that comment on the YouTube? Because you and I were talking about, they're like, it wasn't that great of a throw. It was like a 40-yard bomb in the end zone. The defense was busted. And blah blah blah. And I'm like,
Well, he's running backwards, almost getting sacked, running around.
Yes.
yeah,
No,
it's
there's
just
only about
crazy.
3 people on planet Earth that can make that throw, and he's one of them. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Patrick Mahomes could make that throw, and probably Aaron Rodgers in his prime could make that throw. Outside of that, there's probably not many people on planet Earth that can make that throw.
No.
And he made one the week prior to Green Bay. I thought for sure the Bears were going to go for 2. I was
Me
like,
too.
I even tweeted it. I was like, Bears score here. Ben Johnson's got balls. He's going to fucking go for 2. And I don't know why they didn't. It seemed like
because
to me,
he said they had done a lot of stuff on the line and they had little to no success on it, so he was not feeling good about calling the play call. That's what he said at his press conference. So
I just feel like
But-
that's who you've been all year. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Scott.
yeah, no risk it, no biscuit.
His short yardage situation. Sal Paolantonio said this. I listened to him. The Bears were at 57% in short yardage situations through the whole NFL year. That was number 1 in the NFL. Number 1. So was Ben Johnson saying that just on that night or throughout
Yeah, I think
the
that
season?
night.
That
Yeah,
night.
Well, then that's a different story then. But
Yeah.
Mhm. No, he
Yeah.
said he just didn't feel good about it. He said didn't feel good. We hadn't run it in short yardage very well, and
I just feel like
about
you
it.
go for 2 there. I mean, I know they had a chance. They stopped
I
the
say you
Rams.
go for 2 there because you can like rush up to the line too and go, all right,
And
here you
gotta
go.
think how deflating the Rams are at that point in time.
Oh, yeah.
too, right? Like,
You could see the panic in their eyes when he caught that touchdown. They were like, oh crap. And I thought going for 2 there, I'd be like, hey, ballsy, I'm about it.
I just
Bootleg
thought they
Caleb
would
and have him
because
run it
that's
in
who
or
he's
something.
been. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the interception. I don't really going back. I really don't blame Caleb on that interception. What the fuck is DJ Morris just half-assing it out there?
I don't
That's
know.
what I was
Yeah,
trying to
that's-
figure
that's
out.
the
So
ticket out
I
of
yelled at
Chicago.
Caleb. Yeah, I yelled at Caleb on the TV, and then I watched the replay of that interception. I was like, that actually wasn't even him. Like,
No, it's DJ Morris just fucking low.
what the hell was this?
I did
Yeah.
think that safety made a very good play, though. He
did.
ran all the way over.
He did,
and
but
got that
DJ
thing.
Morris doesn't even run a good
Yeah,
route.
He's just kind of
Like a leisurely
wavers
stroll.
off. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. We know this kid can make the throws. You've caught him all season, and all of a sudden you're like, well, I'm just going to cash this one in, I guess. And
I thought the Bears, like I said all year, they had a horseshoe up their ass, and I thought for sure after that throw to Komet in the end zone, I was like, they're gonna fucking win the goddamn Super Bowl at this fucking point in rate because like it just seems like a team of destiny.
It does.
Like they really did, and the way you know, he's going to be a fucking problem. Him and Ben Johnson together for the next decade, they're going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
Absolutely.
As a Packers fan, I'm worried.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt LaFleur is going to figure it out. Don't you worry, Bodkins.
Well,
Don't you worry.
See. We got to figure out who our new DC is going to be.
Mm-hmm. Good old Halfley. Got the job. Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping it's Al Harris.
That's right. Where did Halfley coach in college?
Boston College.
Boston. Golden
There
Eagles.
you go, baby. Boston College is coming
Lord.
to Miami.
You would.
Oh God! Now we put a quarter in the jukebox. Yeah.
He took
Boston
one look at
College.
1 year in Boston, realized he had to get the hell out of there, just like everybody else should.
Did you guys, hey, real quick, did you guys see the super awkward, like, you know, social media teams? Like, we had Bob Sala getting out of the car, good morning, and like walking in. Everybody's like, we're clocking into work, you know, whatever. So here comes Atlanta and Kevin Stefanski, and it's like this really awkward. Matt Ryan's like, come on, buddy. It's almost like he's consoling him, like, welcome to the Atlanta Falcons. I'm sorry. And he goes, Kevin Stefanski goes, can I cuss? And he's like, you can say what you want. And he's like, let's fucking go. And just like walks into the building. It was like a very bad dress rehearsal. Like, I was like, okay. Like, go back and look at it. It's really cringe. Like, I don't know what they're doing there, but okay, cool. But yeah, just
That's fun.
Tanner, how did we do last week before we get into the
not
conference?
good.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
I was on Bear
guys.
Island, I think, and I had that covered. I think
It was
Did you really?
amazing week.
Welcome,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. You know, hey Nick, you did it, man. You got Bear Island, but you weren't on Bear Island because Scott and I were there with you.
Oh shit,
So.
Sam was on Ram Island, I guess.
Dun, 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 dun,
Correct.
What happens?
Dun, dun,
And that didn't
dun,
work
dun,
out
dun,
for him, so it's all right.
dun, 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 dun.
So yeah, we can take a look here. We'll go game by game here. In the first game here, Bills Broncos -1.5. The Broncos covered. The guys that talk shit ended up losing. So Scott, you and I took care of business there.
Actually, I
What
meant to
did-
talk shit on Scott because Scott was like same as Tanner. I was like,
Yeah,
Scott's
you
got
did.
no fucking
Yeah.
brain.
Now, are you
Yeah,
guys like
he's just
making
fucking
a mountain? Are you guys making a mountain out of a molehill? Because I don't remember us being like, you guys are acting like we're like, yeah,
No,
that's
no,
your
Zach,
mama.
it-
Yeah,
it was-
you know?
It was because Scott said, "Oh yeah, what Tanner's picks are," and Nick was giving him
Yeah.
shit for it.
But
It was
but
good.
that
Oh, okay.
in
But
all
you
I
made
honesty,
do
it.
remember. I do
that-
recall
that's
that.
exactly
I do
why I
recall
believed
that.
it. I
I'm-
didn't think the 49ers were going to get smoked last week.
Am I the little toady from a Christmas Story with Ralphie, like the big bully, and he's got that little henchman that's like, is that me?
That's
Does he love
exactly
me?
it. Oh my
Okay,
God!
I'm all right.
So,
I'm all right
so
with that.
Broncos covered -1.5. Scott and I got that right. 49ers, Seahawks. Sam was on Seahawks Island. He got that right.
Oh.
Houston, Pats, New England. Pats -3. New England covered that one. Sam's, Tanner, and Scott got that right. And Rams and Bears. Rams did not cover. So Chicago got that right. Tanner, Scott, and Nick. So that brings your total so far in the playoffs. In last place, 4-6, Nick Bodkins. He only had one right the whole weekend. So
It happens.
it's a tough go, man. Tough
Hey,
go.
thanks for letting us have a go, Nick. We appreciate it. Thank you for sitting.
Hey,
This
you know,
one.
we're not playing for nothing this time, so you know, my heart's not in it. You know what I mean?
I want Tanner to go,
Right.
except this shiny new amulet, and it's a splinter. You know? Or Nick's like, I need that. I need that. I need that. Even when I lose, I'm never giving it up.
In third place, Scott was 6-4, and then tied for first is Sam and I at 7-3 each. So
You're going down, Tanner.
I had
You're
he
going
had 2
down
wins
hard.
last week. I had 3, and that put us at the 7-3 mark. So now we're going into the conference series there with close race in first place. So
This town ain't big enough for the two
It
of us.
is.
Tanner.
What game's first? You got the spreads
oh,
up.
shit, my bad. Yeah, let me share it. Hang on.
Oh wait, there's more games. Oh, oh.
We only got 3
I got a little distracted
Don't
with
say that.
yeah, a little distracted with a little work popping in last minute. So let's see here.
Popping in, huh?
Pop.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, popping in. Your work.
Zambana,
Yeah. Oh, Savannah.
Oh, so the first game is the I will say I did say that whoever wins the Texans Patriots game was going to represent the team in the AFC in the Super Bowl. I feel more confident about that now than ever. But the Patriots head to Denver. Denver 4.5-point dogs at the spread's actually back. It opened up at like 5.5.
Yeah.
So Tanner, it's on you. Who you like here?
Yeah, I mean, it's Bo Nix goes out, but you're still at home. You still got a great defense. You guys still got Sean Payton. All you need is a game manager. We already talked about this earlier here. I love what New England's done. Personally, I think New England is probably the better team. Yeah, the defense has played really well. They've contained the run. They took care of business. But you're not going against CJ Stroud. You're going against the game manager, Jarrett Stidham, who also has a little revenge play in here. I don't think Denver wins, but I think it's close. I still think it's a close game. Give me Denver plus 4.5 in this one.
Ooh, okay, Sam.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to say, yeah. Come on, you and me, baby. We're going to be first place forever. I'm going to go for it. I say Denver. Mm-hmm.
Scott.
Stop crying, Scott. Stop it.
Show
your
Patriots.
face.
I need to make up. I'll take the Patriots.
Biased favoritism on the show.
Here's the thing: the Patriots defense is really good. Can Drake May, where's the regular season Drake May? He hasn't played that great into 2 games. Didn't really play all that great against the Texans either. Didn't play great against the Chargers game. I didn't feel like he let the world on fire. But Denver's defense is really good. I think the Patriots, it's probably a close game. Patriots score a touchdown, cover the spread. Give me the Patriots at minus 4.5.
Scott, what'd you say they haven't won in Denver in how long?
They never.
Oh,
never.
A
playoff game.
Ooh.
Brady never won a playoff game in Denver. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That higher elevation takes it out of you.
Yeah.
They're 0-4 in the playoffs in Denver. 0-4.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy. All right.
Never.
Yeah. We get to, I think this is the winner of this game is going to win the Super Bowl. Rams, Seahawks. Seahawks 2.5-point favor at home. Tanner, it's a good game. Both games when they played in the regular season were good.
Tanner's sweating. Look at him. He's about to bust it out. He's so nervous.
It is game of the week. That's for sure.
The winners win the Super Bowl. That's my opinion.
I mean, I don't know about that, but
I don't know about all that.
The winner will be favored into the winner of this game will be
favored
to win.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, they'll be favored. I still don't know if they win it, but it's an interesting matchup because this is the third time they've played, and both times they've played have been really fun games. Really fun games to watch.
Yeah.
And we saw the big comeback from Seattle at Seattle the last game. Rams were up multiple, 2 scores, 3 scores at one time, I think. And Jackson Smith and Jigba had 0 catches, and it was going to the mid-third quarter. And the next thing you know, this guy has 8 catches for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. I don't think you I don't know, man. This is such a tough game. The only thing I got to say here is Matthew Stafford is on the road. Matthew Stafford is on the road. Should have lost both his games in the playoffs so far, but have somehow kept
Who'd
it
they
off
play in
here.
the first round? Who'd they play in the first round?
Carolina.
Oh yeah. That's when he went and snatched their hearts. See, I remember that. Let's go snatch.
Yeah. Matthew Stafford on the road is a different Matthew Stafford than at home. Give me Seattle minus 2.5.
Better weather though than than they had with the Bears.
Oh, I don't care about that. It was decent weather in Carolina too. So, and he still stunk. He stinks on the road. You look at his numbers are just different on the road. So, now I'm gonna take Seattle here. We're gonna take minus 2.5 here. I think they squeak out a 3-point win if it came close. So,
okay. Sam,
Rams have a good defense. Seattle has a good defense.
Sam picked the Rams to win the Super Bowl. So
Yeah,
That's
and
true.
that's why last week he's like, I can't go against them.
I can't, and I'm not going to here. Matt Stafford is a better quarterback than Sam Darnold. Matt Stafford will find a way to win. And when he goes and clutches that platinum trophy, he goes, this is the last stop for the Stafford man. And then he retires and rides off to the sunset. I'm going Rams. Let's go, Matt Stafford. Finish strong, baby.
Sam was the only one of us that has a team right in their conference championship game.
Oh, yeah. So I really have to like triple down on this. Let's go, Rams.
So I just looked it up. I had it here. Sam had in the NFC championship game, Sam had Rams, Bucks. Tanner had Eagles, Detroit. I had Philly, Packers.
All these are fine, by the way. They make total sense.
Yeah. And then in the AFC, Sam had Bills, Chiefs. Tanner had Chiefs, Buffalo. I had Pittsburgh, Ravens.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Tyler
that. Scott, who you got in the NFC championship game?
So before I make my pick, I just want to say on record, I had the Bills, the Broncos, and the Patriots, and the Rams and Seahawks in the title game. So
yeah, that's not what I wasn't on the show. Of course, just making it up.
I'm taking the Seahawks. You can't, with this spread under a field goal, you can't go against the Seahawks the way they're playing right now. So give me the Seahawks.
For betting wise, I tell you what I did do. I bought the point and I took it 3.5 for the Rams.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a smart way to go. That is.
I was like,
absolutely.
I'll take the 3.5.
Absolutely.
But for this show,
Nick's gonna buy the point, take the Rams again for this show.
You give me the point.
Yeah,
buy the point, take the Rams, baby.
Nah, he believes in Stafford. It's happening.
This game is so close. You know, it's still Sam Darnold, and my brain still says don't bet with Sam Darnold, bet with Puka. But that damn Seahawks defense is so good.
It's a monster.
And Mike McDonald has got this defense all over the place. Rams defense is pretty good. They stopped the run. Poona Ford was a monster in that Bears game. I'm gonna go. Give me the points with the Rams. Give me the points with the Rams.
That a boy. Yeah.
That was a quick, fun show. Tanner, let the people know what you got going on before we get up out of here.
Yeah, Tanner.
This weekend, probably Saturday, we'll do Lock It In on the Record Sports Hub.
Is Alan going to acknowledge me in this episode?
Not a chance.
Alan will not acknowledge you. He will not
It's
acknowledge
great.
you.
It's great that you two acknowledge me. You know, I just,
Oh, yeah, man. I'll acknowledge
Maybe
you all
the
day.
lifeblood of the comment section on our show.
Yeah.
What do you-
We
Yeah, I
appreciate it.
mean, like, yeah, I know. I just trying to contribute, and one of your co-hosts just doesn't acknowledge me. You know. Just,
Oh, don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
Yeah, he's
So,
he's
now we'll have Lock It In probably Saturday morning while there is 1,000 feet of freaking snow and minus 30 out inside, something like that.
Tanner,
So we'll do a little betting show.
Supposed to be here
Tanner.
too. Yeah.
guess what's coming to Boston this weekend?
Oh, I saw like
Monster Rally.
10 to 20 inches of snow.
2
Oh,
feet,
yeah.
like legit
Yeah.
2 feet. Yeah.
Legit 2 feet. Pretty
Yeah,
close.
we're
keep
supposed
that
to get- We're supposed to get hammered here, and it's supposed to be like high of 5.
Yeah, you're in the middle of it.
Yeah,
like
if that.
Like the radar is like, here's Missouri, and then like here's my state, and everybody else on the outside of it, and we're about to have it. And
You're having ice.
The last snowstorm we've had, it was in 1993, so we're gonna have probably a foot, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, because you guys
it's
are in the
been
south
very
end
long
too.
time. Right.
We started. We projected maybe an inch or two at most, starting on
Mhm.
Monday, and then as of today, it updated twice, and it went
Yeah.
to 6 to 9 inches.
Yeah.
Mhm.
With a high of 5. Saturday.
no night.
We
No
are
nights.
not excited. There is no bread at the supermarket. There is no milk at the supermarket.
There won't be.
Everything is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of unsweet tea though. We're not monsters. You know.
Sam
So-
will be eating
Well, yeah.
dried Cheerios for the duration of the storm.
Nah, bro, I got me the Sam's Club giant pack of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So let's just take it easy there. Okay?
Sam,
It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be snowy, but we'll be
Yeah, that's
betting.
right.
That's for sure.
let the people know what you got going on, Sam.
Tomorrow night, I will be on a TikTok live here. I've done pretty well there, shockingly. But people like to come and talk to me about stuff, so I do it, and it's fun. So TikTok live tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Central, and then Saturday, Scott Cobe is going to come and preview more of the Patriots and Broncos game with me at 8:30 p.m. Central for Fanboys Unleashed. And then Sunday, I guess me and Bodkins will rattle off the two championship games, what we liked about it, what we didn't like about it, and have people in the comments say we're both stupid for whatever reason. But anyway, so that's what's going on with me.
Hell yeah. Scott, you're on the lock it in. Real quick, Sunday
Well,
morning.
one more thing, Nick.
I am.
One more thing, Nick.
I am.
We'll
I
go
am.
back. We'll go back to the old days of the
all
Let's
here.
Talk Sports show. The home in Dansbury, Massachusetts, is having a Patriots party on
Mhm.
Sunday. So
A PP? They're having a
everybody can
PP
make
on
it.
Friday?
So
A PP.
Yeah,
PP.
I mean, the Patriots, fuck, man, they're going to go back to the Super Bowl again. Yeah, it's supposed to be miserable for like a decade after that run, and now you're going to go back to the fucking Super Bowl.
it's
blame
all
Sam.
because Sam gave
That's-
up on Mike Vrabel.
Yeah,
I know, I
me.
blame-
Like
blame
you,
Sam.
like I had any control over that whatsoever. I
Sam,
would
I
be,
do have a question.
I
do
would
have a
be
question
Rose
before
holding
Nick
on
goes.
to his frozen carcass off the side of a
Are you
boat.
going to be running up and down the stands with Robert Saleh before games?
Mike McCoy did that. Does Salah do that?
Saleh does it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
well, no. Considering that one of his steps is like 3 of mine, no, probably not. So that guy is huge.
I will be back on Sunday morning for a special episode of Head Kicks and Haymakers. We did our 324 preview show last night. We're going to do a post show Sunday morning, noon Eastern, or noon Central, sorry, because we got back-to-back pay-per-views, so we want to do the post show on Sunday to kind of get it in before the football games as well. So other than that, folks, be a friend, tell a friend. We'll be back next Thursday, regular time. We're going to do award season, baby. Award season. We're going to give out our end of the year awards, and then I think we wrote down. Tanner, you might have it. I think on who we picked for our awards. I didn't write it down, but
I think so. Yeah. I have that sheet.
Whoever wins, that's who I wrote down.
Other than that, be a friend, tell a friend, folks. Like, subscribe, share. We'll be back here next Thursday for another great episode of False Start. So be a friend, tell a friend. For Tanner, Sam, Scott, I'm Bodkins. We'll catch you next week, baby. Hit that outro. Have a great weekend. Enjoy football.
Coco Cabana. Did you hit the button? You want me to do it? What do you want?
Thanks so much for joining us, and until next time, let's talk sport, friends. Thanks for watching.